Hello, Gemini placements. It's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. Want to come in here and do a quick reading for you guys. What's next for Gemini placements? Some of you guys could be getting some sort of online fame, messages, and DMs. There could be someone that has the victim mentality or is playing the victim. That could be you. I also see you trying to figure out what's real, what's fake. It's something about what's real or not. Like what's authentic, what's not. What is next for Gemini placements? What's next for Gemini placements? What's next for Gemini placements? You could be paying for spiritual work, or if you're the spiritual worker, someone could be paying you to do the work. Also get like a runner, whatever that could mean for you, occult, deception, and someone, there's this energy of plotting. So be careful. You may have some inclinations around a crime, a dark lie, and there's this also energy of someone being petty. What is the overall energy for what's next for Gemini? Like whatever comes out. I'm actually going to pull manually, but I did have those messages. What is next for Gemini placements? I'm hearing that could be like a plot twist. And this could be linked with obsession, karmic retaliations, and also sex, drugs, lies. My condolences if anyone passes. And I do see you may get some kind of money connected towards someone passing. Also see getting secret helps. You're praying around empty pockets or financial insecurities. So you guys can think about getting plastic surgery. There's some sort of family secrets that could have someone feeling guilty. Also seeing events. There's that victim energy and someone having an upper hand. I also see separation and hiding the truth. For this particular reading, what is the theme for this particular reading for Gemini placements? Sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, north node. If you're on a cusp, if you're dealing with the Gemini, or this reading pulls you to it. YOLO. You only live once. Okay. That sounds very Gemini-like. What about YOLO, Spirit? What about YOLO for my Gemini placements? Spirit keeps telling you to live your life. Moving on. Thank you, next. Okay. I know that's right. What's next for Gemini placements? Leaving the past in the past. You could be like going on like a scenic tour or like sightseeing in nature, mountains, that type of thing. Father figure makes a great dad, divine masculine, strength and protection. There could be some sort of legal matters with this person, like marriage license, divorce papers, or needing to get a lawyer. Okay. What's deck do I want to go in next? Let me do the angel deck last. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. There's definitely something around, possible allegations around a cult or a group organization, abuse and neglect, and jealousy and fraud. So be careful. You guys may be going to the beach or near the water, or spirit saying you guys should. Let's clarify the message we have on the table so far, Spirit. I'm still seeing a cult and a couple and feeling trapped. Be careful of people in your neighborhood. Energy around Gemini placements. A power supply. I'm looking at this in like several different ways. So where you at, there may be some sort of weather issues where the power actually goes out, or someone, you're realizing that somebody was sucking the life out of you, like you were their power supply, or vice versa. Flip it as it resonates. Some of you guys could be dealing with Scorpio or have Scorpio placements in your chart. What else about this message, Spirit? Yeah, there's like bad memories. I'm seeing a water sign. Sister Customers, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's something around bad memories, difficult childhood, negative nostalgia, you idolizing the past, negative effects of the past, longing for children or childhood. So if you guys don't have masculine energy or feminine energy, there's no gender in tarot. So there could be something around you know, you only live once, you're moving on, you're looking for your divine partner. Specifically, it's highlighting a divine masculine. And oh, when you meet this person, they can actually amplify your life. And you're walking away from things you idolized in the past. And some of you guys don't have kids. You're longing for children in childhood. And you're waiting for the right person to bring these kids into the world. This person could have a lot of power by himself. Him or his or herself. They got a lot of power. I thought this message was just short to the point. Spirit, angels, clarify this message. Clarify this message. I actually want to pull 3 because I love this. So spirits and the angels are saying look for a sign. Forgive yourself, forgive others. And so some of you guys could be having health issues. I don't really like talking on that topic, but I see health is improving. And there's also something about looking for a sign, and forgiveness will help overall energy in your life and around you to improve. Some of you guys are really like diving deeper on your spiritual journey, or like figuring out what you're really here for. You're getting powerful. What is the energy? And if this could be also your father trying to tell you to move on, stop idolizing the past, him having regrets about your childhood and his role as a father. And I don't care if your father's alive or passed on. Spirit never passes. So that could be a message for some of you guys as well. That, you know, this father figure wants you to move on. There's something better for you. Stop idolizing the past. A lot of water energy here. Any more messages about the situation, Spirit? What's next for Gemini placements? See, some of you guys could be shopping, getting packages. I see passports and traveling. Specifically, is this Amazon? Maybe you meet this person while traveling. There's 2 passports here. So when this person comes in, you could very well become travel buddies. Like travel the world with this person. I kind of want more. What else about the situation, Spirit? Or there could be someone that wants to spin the block and wants forgiveness for you. There's energy of packing up and traveling the world with you. Or the desire this person wants this. Some of you guys really could be getting like work done, plastic surgery, because I have Botox, this needle. Things are changing. You're trying to improve. Things are improving for you. And it could be like looks wise too. What else? Doing that placement. What else? Be careful, because this is my voodoo card. It's like, you know, bloody guts being blended up. Be careful. What's next for my Gemini placements? So you guys take your vitamins and your supplements. At the very least, maybe you guys are experimenting with protein shakes and what you're putting in your body. Catfish. Be careful of people or situations that's not revealing their true intentions. Like trying to make something look like something else. There could be something around something being deleted. It could be like student loans or some sort of debt you had, or like even the karmic scales being balanced. All of a sudden something's deleted. Or making financial plans. I'm also seeing You're going after the money. You're going after the bag. LARPer, this is someone that dresses up. So, everything's not what it seems. And dressing up. This is like a cancerous tumor, something growing. Maybe your student loans are going to get like debt you owe could get just like something could just strangely happen. Like you get a message and that boom, delete it. So that's not who they seem. They're pretending. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They may, somebody's watching you as well. So they don't want you to see the real you, or somebody doesn't want you to see this situation for what it is. Final message pertaining to this, Spirit. Final message pertaining to this. Something goes in the right direction. More Scorpio energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but specifically Scorpio. Any more messages pertaining to this, Spirit? If you thought you couldn't have kids, some of you guys are going to be able to. There's like a baby waiting for you to be born. The Seven of Cups verse talks about things go in the right direction. Now you choose an option or a choice you've already had that had a lot of illusion. You finally choose which reality you want, and this took a long time to come. This talks about delayed gratification, but something's coming. Any more messages about this situation, Spirit? Ace of Swords, I see some sort of new communication, new decision being made. One is being highlighted. This could be like June 1st. A new challenge, victory, decision, power, intellect, potential, courage, leader, prosperity, and success. Deeply intellectual. Clarify. You make a decision after there's something you've been afraid to explore. This could have something to do with blockages to creativity, or like a new project, a new plan, or making a decision about something that hasn't been progressing. You may even get some sort of bad news. Like I see a tower moment that could happen, but it's like you're trying to prepare for that. Yeah, I see some of you guys traveling, and all of a sudden something goes in the why do I say wrong direction? There could be something like you going somewhere, you're like, I don't really like this trip. Like, why did I go this trip? Something you think is going in the wrong direction actually goes in the right direction. I see bad news again. There could be like messages that you're missing out on, or messages you're not seeing clearly. Page of Cups reverse, more water sign energy, is like not following your intuition, something not being birthed, thinking unrealistic, or being irresponsible, naive, too irrational, having like emotional instability. There could be some sort of issues you have with your creativity. Clarifying that other bad news is you could be overindulging in too much, or partying too much, or celebrating something too quickly. There also could be betrayal on social media, or some sort of rejection on social media or within a social group. Or someone wants this to happen. Three of Pentacles reverse. Something goes in the right direction when you realize I can do this by myself. I don't need to work with other people. Or after you've had some unsatisfactory results with teamwork. Like something goes in the right direction after you isolate yourself. And then we got a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have possibly tried to want to work with someone else, or vice versa, but they were being spiteful. This could also be someone like that works in the same area as you, that doesn't want you to go in the right direction. Because the Queen of Swords reverse is like very negative with communications. Could be one female or overall feminine energy. So that could be someone that's trying to cause you blockages. by something they're doing or saying. So it's like you're making the decision to, you know what, I'm going to do this differently. Because you're noticing a trend. Give me one more. Queen of Cups. Yeah. What is with all this water energy? You're becoming well loved. And some people may not like it. Queen of Cups is like usually like an artist of some sort. A very strong intuition. And this also could be the different sides of you, because we all know Geminis have multiple personalities. Because Queen of Swords, you know, you might have like a not so nice side to you, while there's a loving side. There could be people mad that you don't want to work with them. So they could be trying to gossip about you or send you some sort of evil eye. I always feel like you get a win, but how the win comes in, you're afraid to like explore. And there's definitely something around blockages to creativity. But I feel like someone could personally be trying to cause issues with your creativity. There could be someone could be literally criticizing what you do in your work, saying you're mediocre, you're not that good, and that could be causing issues. But it feels like it comes while other people are loving on you, appreciating you, to be honest. Because we got a water sign and a Queen of Swords. This gives me the Remy, Ma, and Clarissa, because Clarissa's a Pisces and Remy's a Gemini. That's what this gives me. That's crazy. That could be a bunch of other Geminis that's going through a similar storyline. But you know, to piggyback off of the Remy Ma and Clarissa situation, both could experience some sort of blockages of bad news. Too. This is definitely the Remy Ma empath situation in Clarissa Shields. Why is this? On the other hand, there may be some issues with kids too. But 1 and 17 is being highlighted. So we got a couple different messages here. So that is what I have for my Gemini placements. Yeah, that's what I have. It's a mixed bag of energy here, to be honest. Between 1 to 7 days, some of these things could play out. There's something about someone or a situation is not what it seems. It's not what it's being dressed up to be. That's what I have, though. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.